Hi, friends. It's your friends, Caroline and Rashi, and we are so glad that you are joining us today for this edition of Caroline and Rashi. It is Thursday, and we are getting ready for a big weather night.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. You look so pretty today.
Oh,
look at you. The
so
makeup.
You.
Oh,
the
stop.
Tan?
No, the makeup's like.
Did we retan or did we addition tan or what do you call it?
No, it's still kind of hanging in there. The spray, like,
looks good.
You can still see like that the streak that I got on my legs. So the tan's like still kind of on me.
Oh, well,
Isn't
that's
that
great.
crazy?
Yeah, no, you
it
look
lasted
great.
like a long time.
Yeah.
It was hair washing day, and hair washing day I feel like always puts me behind.
Today was hair washing day for me too. I usually do it on Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay.
Yes. So
my day has been changing based on the need of washing my hair.
yes, but you go a longer time without washing. It's not a bad thing. I mean, my hair is just a little different, but I'm just so glad. We doing a tie shot on my hair. Okay. Yay. Well, I posted this whole thing about me having a bad hair day, and I think the reason why I skipped the blow drying process and I tried to just air dry.
I know. I kind of air dried mine today, and I can
sometimes you can just it's a whole thing. You're like, oh my gosh, why do you? It's a whole thing. And then we're on TV, and then people comment, and it's not so much the people that comment. It's like your bosses. You see something, or not even bosses, but somebody else within our jobs, and then we have to
I know. Once I get on air, I try to I bring in my brush and my hairspray, but lately I've just been trying to be like, it is what it is.
It is what it is, and then you just have to concentrate on what you're actually talking about.
Right? I know.
So you don't have time to fix it or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, we help each other out when we're in the 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm
like, oh look, your bra stop's showing, or your or mine.
Yeah, I have been this week anti-strapless. I'm like, I just want to be comfortable, so the straps have been coming out.
Well, like for this,
you have to.
I'm wearing strapless. Yeah, which is kind of a freeing.
Is it?
In a way, yes. Well, it's not. Okay, well.
I don't know. You do like strapless?
It's not strapless that I'm wearing, though.
Oh, is it like a bandeau?
Yeah, well, no.
Is it just, it's just stickies. It's stickies. I guessed it. All right, let's just
move on.
Move on from this. Okay. We are talking about on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
The Queen of Harvard Law School is getting her own prequel. Yes, it's a prequel. The network is ordering a Legally Blonde prequel series, and the project will feature Reese Witherspoon back in her famous role as Elle Woods. Eek! It will follow Elle in high school as she goes through experiences that made her into the literally iconic woman that she is today. I love this. I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like Legally Blonde was our version of Barbie all those years ago.
Yes. I remember when she did if you haven't watched it, it's basically.
Oh, it's a great movie.
And it's very inspirational too for kids. She comes across as some ditz and whatever, and it turns out she's her own self and she's smart. And so I highly recommend it. What's crazy is her daughter looks just like her. So it would be crazy if her daughter, starred in that movie.
Does her daughter do any acting?
I don't know, but she should. She looks just like her
mom. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
I'm just super excited for it. Also, I read that a Legally Blonde 3 is also in the works involving Reese Witherspoon. So Legally Blonde is going to have a moment again, and I love it. This was 20 years ago when this came out or whatever. It was like our Barbie back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always go into movies that are showing the second or third or fourth versions, what's the one that, Shrek, for example. I love Shrek. Shrek 1 was amazing, and there's 2, 3, 4, and then some of them aren't as great. Same with Toy Story. You can tell I have kids. But I heard that with Star Wars 8, 9, and whatever, or I don't even know if they have a 10, but they're just not as good. So it kind of dilutes the whole thing.
Yeah.
But hopefully this won't be the case.
Yeah. I'm
Pirates of the
excited.
Caribbean, or Caribbean. How do you say it?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Well, they were good. I really liked all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Saw. I watched Saw.
Oh, gosh. I can't do scary. You can?
It wasn't, I can't do scary either, but this is the crazy part, that it's just so, gruesome that I liked it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy. I can't. I get so scared.
It's not the scare, it's who wins the thing, the whole concept of Saw. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's like the twisted thing. It's like how I just love like listening to people who have murdered people.
Oh gosh.
I'm not
No.
I'm not that. I just am fascinated by how people think, like those murder things
Yikes.
on.
No, I get way too scared. I'll stick with Legally Blonde and Shrek. That's my level, and I'm just gonna keep it there. In any type of thriller that I watch, I mean, I'm like under the blankets, closing my eyes,
Really?
like plugging my ears
Yes.
sometimes. Like
Yes.
even shows that I've watched recently, I can't physically watch some parts. I have to like.
Right,
La, la,
right.
la, la, you know,
No, I totally get it.
I'm
Totally get it.
I've always been like that though, but
Yes.
that's good that you can get into that stuff.
Well, it's only like very, very few. I mean, the Saw series is one thing. But
Well,
then
I
it's
know a
just-
lot of people listen to those murder podcasts.
No,
and
no, no.
everything.
I don't do that. No.
True
It's just
crime
like
and
the
stuff.
interview, like someone's doing an interview with someone who's killed two
Yeah.
people.
I mean, I
Like,
would be okay with that. Yeah.
We had a story yesterday on the news, which was just by Abigail Dye, one of our reporters. She spoke with someone who is in prison for life for killing at 15 years old, for killing an 81-year-old woman or something. Yeah, we aired it yesterday, and that was fascinating because it's what this person was thinking, what they weren't thinking. I mean,
Yeah,
it's all crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, you know, there's all kinds of cases. There's serious ones. There's non-serious ones. Well, a judge in Indiana that is, has ruled that tacos and burritos are considered sandwiches.
Yeah,
That's right.
heard that right.
So why did this end up in court? Why are we talking about this? Basically, there was this agreement in place that if a restaurant moved into a certain building, they had to sell made-to-order or Subway-style sandwiches. Well, a Mexican restaurant came along and said that, hey, do these count? So they had to go to court. The judge ruled that tacos and burritos are Mexican-style sandwiches.
Yep, you heard it right. Tacos and burritos are Mexican style sandwiches.
Now, I don't know what kind of I guess criteria that is, that you need to have some type of sandwich selling going on. Good for this business for winning the case.
Yeah. Well, I know that this is our Tell 26 poll over on our website right now. I'm not sure if we can bring that up. I meant to put it in the show, but it's basically a section on our website and our Fox 26 News app where you can go in, and we are doing this episode on Thursday the 16th. So this poll won't be
Ooh,
here.
there it is. Yes.
But yes, here it is. So you can go in right now and you can weigh in, and then on the 5 o'clock news, Rashi and I will discuss these very important results.
Yes.
And it looks like most of you are saying right now, 51% of you are saying a sandwich can be labeled, sandwiches can be lots of things, but which do you say no way to? And a lot of you are saying no way, a taco is not a sandwich.
No, a taco's not a sandwich. A burrito is, I mean, a hot
burrito.
dog.
I feel like a hot dog's a sandwich. A s'more, I think that's interesting.
Well, I would say a s'more more so than, I mean, it's a sandwich with chocolate and marshmallows.
Now I kind of want one.
A gyro.
Oh, you say gyro, I say gyro.
Is it gyro?
It's a Pittsburgh thing.
Oh.
We get gyros.
Like
I was literally
gyrating.
just over my friend's house, and like her husband, who's also my friend, is like, we are more like Pittsburgh people. And she isn't. She's like more of like a Cleveland person. So Jeff was like, it's a gyro, Emily, not a euro.
So you say gyro.
We say gyro, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's a Pittsburgh thing. It's always gyro down there.
All right.
There's no such, like, if you say euro, people won't even know what you're talking about. Like, what?
They'll think like the currency.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's always been gyro. Like, I'm not.
Hey, I want a gyro.
Yeah, a gyro.
We say euro here.
We say gyro. We call the cart at the grocery store a buggy. We say, like, when you run the vacuum, it's run the sweeper. I need to sweep the floors. That means vacuum the floors.
Wow.
Tons of crazy things from Pittsburgh that is just in my vocabulary that I get made fun of now with all my friends throughout the country.
Yes.
Like, my girlfriend, when I was walking into a grocery store in California, so I was like, can you grab a buggy? She's like, what did you just call that?
Oh my
She's like, I've never heard that.
It's just a
anyway,
cart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shopping cart.
So gyros.
All right. Well, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, my friends.
Welcome. All right, so we were just scrolling on our phone. That's what we all do, right? If you have an Apple or Android. I don't understand when people have Androids. Don't at me.
Oh my gosh, I had one freshman year in college because at the time, like Sprint, my parents' cell phone company, which like I'm still on their plan, so like I cannot complain, but now it's T-Mobile.
Oh.
They didn't have like the iPhone yet.
Oh.
So I was like stuck, like I was like the only one with a droid. What was it called? An Android.
The only one with a droid.
And I couldn't iMessage my friends, and I was like, ah.
Well, things are going to get different, folks. And I'm sure like 5 years from now, we're going to think that this is the norm. So instead of scrolling on your device, you won't need to lift a finger. And here's why.
Insane.
Well, according to Apple, they say they have this new software update on iOS 18 will let users scroll with their eyes. Apple says the feature will help people with physical disabilities navigate their devices easier. iOS 18 will also include music haptics, which turns taps and vibrations into sounds, as well as feature to reduce motion sickness for passengers using an iPhone or iPad in a moving vehicle. And the new update will be available later this year. We are already there. Can you believe it? Just with your eyes doing something like that.
This is awesome because the more things that are available for people who can't physically scroll their phone, it's just going to make their life so much better. I know that there's some technology that is available to people who like physically can't move and scroll. So this is just like another way to make it more inclusive.
Yes.
And I mean, you're right though. Like I feel like we all would use it.
We would. I mean, right now it seems like it's just so foreign to use your. But I wonder if it's like you have to not have your sunglasses on. Like, you know how you can still scroll? Or
well, I'm picturing me, you know, scrolling on social media, like when I'm trying to wash the dishes and stuff, and it's always like a pain to like have to wipe your hand off and then like scroll, you know, to watch the next video. Wow, this is making me sound really bad.
It is such a pain.
But that's why normally I'll listen to like a podcast when I'm doing stuff like that, just because you can't scroll, but like without having to use your hands, you can just be like, scroll.
Right. Or when you're getting your nails done, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, that's always
so like first world problems.
That's always the worst. And I go back and forth into, should I bring my earbud and listen to a podcast while I'm getting like my nails done? But I don't know.
I don't like getting my nails done.
I hate getting my nails done. I dread it.
It is not relaxing.
It's annoying.
At all. But
you know, I feel like we should talk about this though as it's like a segment, because I know our reporter Randy has done some stories on one in particular nail salon that just is insane with their like up charges and everything. I mean, it's like borderline robbery.
Right.
But I told you about this one salon that I really love to go to, but I walked out of there getting a manicure and a pedicure, and it was $200.
I know,
and
you told me, and I said, what are you doing?
I know. I said, their prices like have sky. They always were a little more expensive. They're so convenient and so fast, so I kept going. And then after that last time that I walked out of there, this is so crazy. So I found like a new spot that I like, and it literally was just over $100 for nails and toes, like full mani, full like gel. I got the dip nails, gel toes. It was like $100 versus that almost double the price at the other salon. So I really feel like, man, I loved that salon, but that's absurd. Absurd. And I don't get anything fancy done. I just get the dip and the gel. Like, that's pretty basic.
Right. So. Nowadays, that is pretty basic. I know that, like, back in the day, it was like the acrylic and stuff.
Oh, I'm not saying that's cheap. I think that is way too expensive. And then I'll be like, I just want a polish change on my toes. And they'll, like, talk me into being like, oh, no, you need the full pedicure.
Right. Like,
this,
are you sure you don't want that?
I know. And then I end up just getting the full pedicure. I'm like, okay.
It's like when I sometimes need to get my eyebrows waxed, I usually get them threaded. And they're like, do you want upper lip too? No.
Oh, I do need to go get my eyebrows threaded, just because I got them laminated and tinted. But they say if you go back and get them threaded, they hold the shape better.
Oh.
So I got to go back and get that done. Yeah. But anyway, I thought this was pretty cool here because we like to work out.
Yes.
And summer is coming, and that means that the kids are off of school. So Planet Fitness, they're actually bringing back some free workout classes, and we're going to get to that right after the break. All right, welcome back. Now let's get into this whole Planet Fitness workout thing. They are basically offering free workout passes for teens this summer. It's a high school summer pass, and it is for members ages 14 to 19. So if your kid is under 18, you will need to sign a permission form for them to go sign up here. But basically, summer passes begin June 1st, and they last until August 31st. And the company says that this program is meant to keep kids active during the summer. Give them something to do.
Video that was snow.
That was snow. Oh my gosh,
because that was not
anyway.
Houston Planet Fitness.
I think that this could. First of all, looking at how much money I freaking spend on fitness nowadays, if you're a high schooler, take advantage of this and go work out. Put your little podcast on and go hit the gym.
I think this is amazing because, I was exposed to the fitness world because my dad would go to 24-hour fitness.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
In high school. And so I started learning, and I would actually just look at the pictures on the walls to see how they're doing.
Oh, yeah. And then
just copy people.
Yeah.
But it's just great because you're in the environment and you're just
that's how I learned
better,
too, because my mom was always dedicated to her workouts. And then actually it was funny because today I took a workout class that used the little, it wasn't like a full, you remember step aerobics? Like back in the day, my mom, that was like her favorite workout. So instead of like a long step, we used like a shorter one.
Like a square.
And we were, there was some songs that my mom like would have loved, like Cher and songs from the 70s. They were like DJ mixes to them and then songs from like now.
Yes.
And we were like stepping and moving and we had the weights going. But I remember I just was laughing. So I was like, I just remember, my mom would do those workouts in the living room and then she would go to a fitness place and that's how I learned how to like work out or it's just like something that you do.
Yes. I think that it's in, and I'm glad you say that because I am hoping that Ryan and Liana also see, because they see me working out at home and so that they know mommy's going to work out.
Oh, I have vivid memories of my mom doing that.
Yes.
So they'll totally.
Yes, and in a positive way.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And, they ask like, it's funny, they'll touch me while I'm working out. And they're like, ew, sweat.
Yes. Well, my mom was like the one that taught me how to do, my mom's a lefty, so she taught me how to do cartwheels and somersaults and all that. And so I do like a lot of my gymnastics. I'm like, I can do gymnastics anymore, but I can still pull out a cartwheel.
Yes.
It's like all of left hand dominant, which is funny because she taught me and she's a lefty. So that was interesting. But anyway, I thought it was really cool when my mom could do like cartwheels and somersaults and all kinds of like crazy things because I was like, you can do that?
Wow.
I was like, oh my gosh, and handstands and crazy things. So like, I know you can do that stuff too. So.
Well, no, I can't do handstands. I can still do the splits though from drill team.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just kind of kept up with that.
I thought that was so cool. It was like, you can do that? I want to do that,
All right, well, we appreciate you taking your time for joining us for Caroline and Rashi. We have some severe weather coming our way, so please do look at some of the other things that are on Fox Local if you're on the app, because we're going to have a lot on the weather coming up.
And then stick around for us live starting at 5 o'clock. Our coverage may even be extended past 6:30 because of how potentially bad the weather might get.
So did not know about that.
Yeah, just stay with 5 o'clock. We'll be live right here on Fox Local. We're live on our website, fox26houston.com. You can download the Fox Weather app. Alerts will get sent to you. So what's crazy about Houston is that the weather can be completely different depending on what part you're in. So just stay updated and stay aware.
All right. Thanks, friends. We'll see you next time.